Hey, welcome guys. Tony Porter, Universal Baseball Association, and we're playing field day baseball. We are in 2022, and it's Phillies at Mets. Score is 4-zip. Dealing is Aaron Nola for the Phillies. And it's Kyle Schwarber here in the top of the eighth. I brought in Trevor Williams, who can go 2 innings, hoping to get 2 innings out of him. Let's see what happens here, Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 today with a home run, 2 RBIs. That's a 15. That's a swing and a miss. Chases a high fastball. What a surprise. Schwarber strikes out. Alec Boehm is next. He's 2 for 3 on the day. The pitch, it's a 51. That's a possible error on the second baseman, McNeil. And McNeil with a 56. McNeil is a 0 there. So he won't make an error at second base. Played more. I think he played more in the outfield that season. So it's a ground ball, and he handles that cleanly. All right, so 2 out, and up next is the ex-Yankee Didi Gregorius, left-handed hitter. In the simulation, he's at 152 and 46 at bats, so he's been injured for a while. Obviously, we are in at the end of May, 35. That'll be lined and caught by the shortstop, Lindor. Ripped and right into Lindor's glove, and that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the eighth. Nola will last a little bit in this inning and then get pulled. As I'm looking at the endurance for Digital Diamond Baseball. 24, and that's a swing and a miss. He chases a curveball. McCann goes down on strikes, and next up is Brandon Nimmo with 1 out. Nimmo today's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch, and that's a 66. That's a drive down the line, and that's over Castellanos' head and off the wall. Digging for second is Nimmo, and here's the throw, and he's in there standing up with a 1-out double. And I believe that's going to be it for our boy Nola. Yep, out comes the manager, and it's going to grab him. And who are we going to bring in here? Who's up? That's the question. Nimmo, it's Marte, a righty, so we'll bring in a righty setup guy. Got a couple. Sir Anthony Dominguez, he's tired. Middle setup, I got a guy named Bailey Falter. He's a lefty, though. And I got Lindor, switch hitter, up next. I got, let's see, who else I got here. Setup is Hand. He's a lefty. I'm looking for a righty. Corey Nebel is the closer. Spot middle setup. Nick Nelson. That's what I'll bring in, Nick Nelson. So let me grab Nick Nelson here. Now, there are a ton of cards for this game. Here he is, Nick Nelson. All right. I didn't do a great job of cutting that card. Sometimes I do them and I'm half asleep. All right, so Nick Nelson's in there. We're going to roll to see what kind of stuff he has. He's got his 1 stuff. He's a -3 on home run. So that eliminates the 66 home run and cuts eliminates the 55, I believe. It eliminates the 66. So he's not going to give up a home run here from what I'm seeing. Anyway, that has to happen. We'll see what happens. All right, so it is Marte. And we're going to let Marte bat against the righty. He also picks up a fly ball on 16. And that's a K. So instead of a K, it'll be a fly ball. Here's the pitch. And that is a 12, which on Marte's card is lined, ripped, and it's a base hit. And with 1 out, it looks like Nimmo's going to try to score. We're going to get a play at the plate, right fielder Castellanos. Let's look at his assist number from right field is 31. Here's the play, and he is safe. So an RBI single. RBI single, runner on, runner two, and runner 0 is going to move and take second base. I believe I got that. Yep, got it. All right, so Lindor is up now. It's 4-1 the score. Here's a pitch to Lindor, a 65, and that is a fly ball center field. Under it is Herrera, a double Herrera out there in center field. And that's going to bring up the polar bear, Pete Alonso, playing the 2022 New York Mets, replaying their season. And here's the pitch, and that is a 21, and that's a swing and a miss, struck him out. Nelson strikes out Alonso to end the inning, and we go to the top of the ninth. And we're going to bring in somebody else here at the top of the ninth. Probably, let's grab, so the helper tells you who's available. Not Ottavino, Peterson, Jake Reed. We'll bring in Jake Reed. All right, let's grab Reed here, wherever he is. Jake Reed, there he is. All right, we're going to roll for him. His stuff is his 5 stuff, so it's a -1 on a hit. He doesn't give up many hits, that's for sure. 8 on a walk. So he walks on certain rolls. Do I have that floating around here? So yeah. No, I don't have that. I gotta look it up. Oh. I shouldn't even play those advanced aspects of the game, but I do. I am. All right, base on balls. What is it? It's an 8 base on balls. Then it become 2 numbers become hits. Let's see if we can find that. Two numbers become walks, not hits. Okay, a base on ball grade 7 adds a walk to 21. 8. Okay, 21 and 22 on 8. He's 8. So 8 is, oh, there it is. Oh no, it's not. 21 to 22 is an 8 walk. All right, got that. Lucky you can write on these cards, which are just PDFs, so that's really the key. All right, Herrera. Where is Herrera? Jake Reed coming in here against Herrera. It's a 4-1 ball game. Here's the pitch, and that's a 16. And nope. So it's a ground ball to the second baseman. That is McNeil, 1 down. All right, next up is Gene Segura. Segura today is 0 for 4, the pitch, and that's a 36. A potential double. No, will not be. It's going to be a line drive to left. On the -1 hit, I think you eliminate the -1 grid on hits, walks. Okay, so -1 on hits. Reduce, eliminate the first solid single on the hitter's card, starting at 66, going down to 11, 12. All right. So that hasn't happened. Here's Hoskins. Hoskins today is 2 for 3. And that's a 43 base on balls. And that is a walk. That is a walk. So he shows some patience and trots down at first base with the free pass. So Hoskins is on. I think that's his 3rd walk of the game, by the way. All right, here comes the man, age 29, Bryce Harper. Left-handed, high-priced, long-time contract with the Phillies, 10, 12 years, something like that. He's also been in and out of the lineup. 18 hits and 79 at-bats batting, 228 with 2 home runs. He only played 99 games that season, hit 18 home runs, so he was injured a lot of it. All right, here's Harper. Here's a pitch from Jake Reed, and that's a 22, and that'll be a swing and a home run on 10. Hold on a second. He does have a home run on 66, so on 5, he's a 9. which means 21, 22, and 23, and that ball is gone. Jake Reed gives one up to Bryce Harper. Maybe not the smartest thing bringing in Jake Reed here, but it is what it is. Here's Castellanos, the pitch, 41, and that's a fly ball. On the run is Marte, and Marte comes up with it. All right, sinking liner, and Marte sprinting out there in the gap and chased it down. All right, here is Escobar. Last licks, 6-1 ball game. We got Nelson's going to stay in there. Nick Nelson against Escobar. The switch hit at the pitch at 25. That's a T22. So up to 22 is a triple. Up to 24 is a hit by pitch. Otherwise, it's a line out. And, it's going to be a triple. It's a drive. And that's one hop off the wall, and that takes an awkward, elusive bounce, and Herrera's chasing it. In comes Castellano, and he grabs it around second, and going to third, standing up is Escobar with a triple. That ball was it was playing pinball out there. Let's see, Cano's up. Cano today is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch, and that's a snake eyes ground ball, second base. Run will come in, letting him come in, and it's 6-2. Canna now. Pitch, and a 15 will be a fly ball, center field. A couple of steps to his right is Herrera. That's 2 away. And here's Jeff McNeil, the left-hander batting, what's he batting? 303, batted 326 that season. He's got 2 doubles and 2 home runs. 7 RBI in 17 games. Here's the pitch. 51, that's a potential error on the second baseman. Segura, 61. He'll make that play. I don't even have to look. That's too high. G4, and the ball game is over. And I'll double check just in case. Gene Segura. Yeah, at second base, Segura is a 50. It was a 51, so it's going to be it was a 15. So I rolled 61. So that's nowhere near that. And that'll do it. Final here is 6-2. The Phillies take it. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Mets 2 runs, no hits, and no errors. Let's quickly save and exit, and then look at the box score, and I'll read it for you a little bit. So the Phillies beat the Mets here. The Mets are 13-8. The Phillies are 9-12. Let's just quickly look at how everybody did. All right, so it was Hoskins with 2 hits, Harper, the 2-run blast, and Bohm 2 hits. That was Harper's 3rd of the season. Nimmo had 2 hits, so did Marte. Lindor had a hit, and 2 hits for Canna. The win goes to Nola, 2-2, 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 7 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, 2.36 ERA. McGill takes the loss. He went 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, 5 hits, gave up a home run. And that's it. That's it for this game. All right, guys. I'm TP, and thanks for watching. And leave a comment. Tell me what you think of Field Day Baseball. I got to play probably another week of Field Day Baseball, because the more I play it, the more I learn the nuances and so on. If I only play a couple games and I jump to another game, I'll never learn the nuances, and it's harder that way. So remember to like and subscribe, and join Field Day Baseball Facebook group, also Universal Baseball Association Facebook group as well. See you guys soon. Take care.